Talk your face off. 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 Talk your face off.
Man, the lag was real. I hit the button and then I hit go live and I'm like, any day now, is this thing gonna come on? Are we going live or is it just gonna miss the whole bumper?
It's like, nah,
Yeah.
no go.
Yeah. I got the description up late. Sorry.
That's all right.
I was doing other things. And I was like, you know what? Well, truthfully, I could blame it on my wife. I was hoping that she'd be home early and I was busy. And I was like, I'll just do it at the computer when I get home. And nope. She was like, coming home late. I was like,
You don't get to.
So we are on the home stretch, as they say, for school being done.
What does that mean?
Friday is their last day.
Oh, wow. My son's was just last week.
Really? Wow, you guys got out early.
Well, it's like part of a co-op. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a little different. A little different.
We get out early. We get out early for ourselves. Like for this area, we get out really early. Most kids are out on the 20th or even later, I think. So it's crazy. What's good? High Desert Scale Adventures. What's up, Race of K, Smear D, Troca RC, Needle Juice in the house. Paul Fletcher, what's going on, guys? So, like I said, my bad. I got the show thing up late. What's up, Brian Pieper? So it didn't really go out to alert a bunch of people until it was 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, or whatever.
So that's the thing.
Yeah. Well, you know. And what's up, RC Jeep guy? What's that?
I said, and I didn't do it at all. So there's that.
Did you see the title? A Monster Summer Break.
Oh, what does that even mean? You gonna be doing monster trucking?
Maybe I'm just gonna take a break forever. Psycho Garage.
That's what you said last time.
I know.
Oh, remember I talked about the shirts and throwing them out? Not throwing them out.
Goodwilling your hats.
Goodwilling them. And yeah, well, the hats get thrown out, but the shirts go to Goodwill. I proved to Dirk that I still had his shirt.
Ooh. Well, look at you.
Yeah, I sent a text message. I'm like,
so I made one of those, not the fancy ones. I don't know what the name of the fancy ones are. I've got all kinds of questions today to our peeps. What's up, Jeremy Smith? Blue Dooley 4x4. So
hey, Jeremy Smith,
B. Kochner in the house. Okay, so I made one of those tire washers that are kind of like the ones that everyone really likes, but not that cool.
Okay.
So I got the ammo box, and I glued a brush on the bottom, and I glued a brush on the side. And then I drilled a hole in it, and I used an old axle that has a hex on it. And then you just put that in, and away you go. Right?
That'll work.
Pull the drill, and it cleans off the wheel.
Yeah.
It's good. I've tried it twice. Or no, I cleaned a whole set. It's all right. I don't like how you have to put the nut on the end of the screw. I wish there was a way where I could just like pressure fit it in there and let it go. But it popped it didn't pop, but it like unseated itself on the hex a couple times, and I was like, it's a no-go. Like I don't wanna mess up the hexes on it. Especially if they're good tires and you know they've got races left on them. So I did that, and I don't know, have you seen the tire washer that you put the tire in and you push down, you close the lid?
Have you seen my RC cars?
And you push the tire.
You think that I've seen the tire washer? Let's go back.
It's pretty rad. So it's connected to a drill, and you close the door and you press the button, and it sprays. It's like a bidet for tires. It sprays them and it turns them on the brushes so it cleans the tires. And you can clean a tire in like, you don't even have to put an axle on there. It spins the brush.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I really want it, but it's one of those things where it's like, we only can race dirt really, unless we do oval all winter long, which we might now, but we only race dirt in the summertime. So dropping $300 on a tire washer, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it. But all three of us are going to be needing to take our tires off and wash them every race.
Yeah.
So that's the next question that I have, and maybe
He's talking race tires. Somebody needs to come out with a crawler, 124 scale crawler tire.
good crawler tire. Well, so the thing is that the way I made this one, I could put my crawler wheels in there and clean the tires too. Yes, tire bidet, really. RC Jeep guys. But I could put my crawler tires in there and clean them up too, which I really like doing.
Tire bidet.
A toothbrush is good, but when you got 3 sets of tires to do and you want to stay clean and you're trying to make it so that your kid doesn't burn out. So, okay, so here's what the plan is. Have you seen our race trailer? Like the videos of what I'm doing? I don't think I've shared much of it.
Yes.
Are you ready to? I'm going to share it right now.
Do I have to do something?
Nope.
Just watch. I can take a break from this and watch.
It's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to let it roll.
Just let it go.
So, I don't know why.
Oh yes, I did see this.
So, like our trailers, so this is good. How we're going to be set up for doing what's it called? Live from the track. I'm going to be sitting in here doing the trailer or doing our show from the track.
Okay.
In the trailer. Nice. I think it's going to be awesome. So it's set up really nice.
Terrible to be great.
What's that?
Unless it's terrible, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
so I don't know if this will pick up my other one. Will it pick up this one? No. I have to tell it to stop, and then I got to go to the next one. What kind of technology is this? It's terrible. But I also have it set up as an overhead rig. So this is looking down on our workbench.
Okay.
And so like I'm thinking I can make videos here while I'm waiting for the next race. So I could do video, I could edit video, I could make video. So like right now you can't hear the audio, but I'm actually teaching my daughter how to do the camber on the car. And so we got the...
If you have all that, a tire toilet is a must. I love this tire toilet, tire bidet talk.
Yes, I do too. I think it works. So I'm thinking... Did that work? There we go. I'm thinking that...
I mean, it is post-COVID. A bidet for your tires is now a must. The U.S. has been introduced
to
what cleanliness is all about.
Yeah. B. Kotcher goes, I mean for 24 scales, Pablo, with the toothbrush. It's like, no. Yeah. Toothbrush. We use a toothbrush, but like in between races, there's a lot of clay on the wheels and stuff, and it's like, it just gets messy fast. I'd rather keep it all contained and let it rip and then clean it out.
As much as I hate using the lights, installing them ain't much better.
Yes. Use their toothbrush and don't tell them. They'll be like, this tastes a little gritty. So I think I'm going to be doing a lot more videos from the track.
Okay.
In there. And
I'm also get to editing them.
That's the problem. I was just telling Tony offline, I have...
Don't be that guy that shoots hours of video and never does anything with it.
I'm that guy right now. I have gigs and like I probably seriously have 300 gigs right now of footage.
Yeah.
I need to go through, and I just haven't had a chance to. Like I haven't been motivated, number one. Number two, I'm like, I'll get to it. The other thing is like I have stuff that I got to do for other people first, and I just feel like if I spend time doing videos, it's not a good look. So I got to get it done. So, um, what do you do to put the tires in the dishwasher when your wife isn't home? All the tires. Yes, I should do that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. How cool would that be just to have your own dishwasher in the garage and be like, I'm going to throw these tires in. They come out all clean. So
That's just dirty.
have you ever sauced your tires before?
Yes.
What's your process?
I just clean them and then I sauce them up good and let them sit.
What'd you use to sauce them?
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
It's Jeff's sauce.
Jeff sauce. Oh yes. I remember.
Actually,
now.
Jeff's is what is it called? Matt's gonna help me out here. Matt Flanders is in the chat. What's Jeff's sauce called?
So I bought PB Blaster.
It's the stuff you get at A-Main and everywhere. Most tracks require it or only allow it.
I got PB Blaster. I heard people use PB Blaster on it. So I got some of that. And it comes in a spray like the WD-40 like straw. And it comes out a little foamy. And I'm just wondering if that's the right way of doing it. Just kind of like spraying around your tire and then brushing it in with a brush and letting them set. Call it good. Is that what you're supposed to do? And do people do that with all?
Sometimes I soak them. SXT, that's it.
Ah,
SXT.
you
So
soak them?
I spray. Yeah, I just take them a brush and I paint it on them, and I just let it sit on it.
But do you do that?
I do with like WD-40 when I WD-40 tires for like monster trucks and whatever.
Uh-huh.
I would just let it sit. But yeah, SXT.
But do you do like when you sauce? This sauce game's new to me. So do you just sauce like the night before, or do you sauce
No,
between?
his just like soften the tires up again and make them like new. So I just let it eat into it. It's a different type of. It's not like sauce for. They do make stuff for that, but he's got a compound that just like kind of regenerates your tire, rejuvenates.
So what I've seen, so we're racing clay. Our dirt track is clay, and our oval track is clay. And so I've heard of people saucing, but I don't really know like what the deal is on off-road tires. And I've heard that you wash them nicely and then you put the sauce on before the heat. But I don't know if you do it in between each heat is what I'm saying.
So you're doing it for they clean and resauce their tires.
Every heat, right?
For the track, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm wondering about. So,
and that's where a lot of places like Carpet Indoor, the SXT, there's a lot of them that only allow you to use like his certain compound because it doesn't destroy their carpets.
Yeah. Yeah, see, out here,
and it's Jeff who does our Reaction RC. That's his company.
Does he have different compounds or different like formulas?
Yeah, and he's got a cleaner too. That's what I use to clean my monster truck tires when they get really crappy and full of junk. I use his sauces to clean them.
Ask him some questions about this because the tire game.
Just pull it up on SXT, his website. He's got a site with it all on there. There's tire cleaners, and then there's different. He has some for like drag racing. All kinds of different stuff.
Okay,
so I gotta find. There's a missing light clip that holds the lights in. There's a screw in there, but there's no light holder.
I'm looking up SXT tire sauce. Seeing if there's a website. Shop SXT.
Yep.
That sound about right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me share this.
Yeah, careful, right? It's getting almost risque, SXT.
You want to read me that comment that just popped up? I'm trying to get this.
I just got here and heard sauce. I thought we might be talking about barbecue. If we are, he's our man. He knows barbecue sauce. Yeah, the 3.0 stuff.
Carpet. Well, this says
That's for the
carpet. Yeah,
and
see,
off-road.
I just want traction compound.
So the slime.
What's the? Come on, Jeff, hop on so I can.
That's the tire conditioner I use for my truck or my my crawlers.
Okay.
And I just let it in. It basically conditions them again.
Odorless, maximum aggressive traction compound.
Off-road foam and rubber.
This looks like it's apply 15 to 30 minutes as needed. Wipe off tires 10 minutes before running.
Yep. So that would be like, see, that's off-road.
Well, that's what I
and
need.
Rubber. That's not, you're not using that indoor carpet. That's what the 3.0 is for.
No. And I only need it for off-road. That's all. That's
okay.
So off-road is the only one that I need.
Yeah.
What's the difference here?
Yeah. So like the slime, that stuff, I just let it soak in.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference between these two? Traction compound.
Same thing. Apply for 15 and 30. That's clay off-road one.
What was that?
What was the other one? So it's just a bigger container. Baja Max. That's super aggressive.
It takes traction to the
Baja
limit.
Max, yeah. The cheat is to the limit.
Yep. Okay. I'll leave that up then, because I'm gonna have to get some of that. Ooh, you see that?
Yeah, that's weird. You just did the minimize, didn't you?
Yep. You know what's going on there?
No.
Well, no. I think it's the graphics card on this computer starting to. We've been seeing it pop up more when we're looking online and stuff. That starts getting that weird action. Needle Juice says, I heard of that for drag racing. Yep.
Getting the lights ready.
There you go.
I just mentioned one of the little light bucket holders is missing. Luckily it's one of these little ones, so in the end, if nothing else, I can tape it and kind of like hold it. Once it's in place, if I tape it really good, it'll stay there.
Just super glue it. Super glue. Super
duper glue.
Yeah.
I could do that. I've actually got SXT sells glue as well. So if you need tire
Jeremy
glue,
Cravens goes, let's spend the whole live talking about tire sauce, please.
Yes.
Hey.
I would like to talk about barbecue sauce. If we could go back to that for a minute.
Barbecue
we got to
sauce
get off topic.
Good.
That's what we do.
Yeah. We didn't really have a whole lot coming in. Oh, you know what we did?
So we do have a couple things.
Yes.
You go ahead.
Well, I was just going to bring up the Lowe's NASCAR.
That looked cool.
Right?
I've been waiting for run footage. There's run footage.
There's your run footage.
But now we know why there's not a video. Because all they had were the prototypes still.
Yeah. Cat's out of the bag. Yeah.
But they've got our orders. So I think in some ways it's probably smart getting that order amount and yeah. But
it looks good.
It looks fun.
Okay, so what we're referring to,
what we're talking about exactly. Yep.
RC Driver has a video. I think Mark Santa Maria has a video too. But the two of them met up at a raceway and did
what it was, right? It was at Armageddon. So they were at
oh, that's right. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense after
and they were driving a non-Arma. So that's why I was behind the shed.
Behind the scenes. Yes.
Behind the tool shed, they set up the course to run it.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Because I don't think they would get an approved sticker to come in and play. But
maybe that's why they were unbadged. So they were out.
It is an Arma, right? Like the platform is like their other Arma stuff.
It is. Right? So maybe it's not so bad.
ExoCage has a video too. Haven't watched it yet. Okay. So yeah, they got to play with the new Lowe's, which is really cool.
They looked rad. They looked very stable. I'd be really interested to see how they. So okay. They look like really cool, fun parking lot racers, gymnasium racers, carpet track, probably oval.
Yep.
I wonder how they would do on like a dirt oval. If it's too small or if they would do okay because they're all-wheel drive. What do you think?
I mean, it comes down to the compounds of the dirt,
Oh, look at you.
I
You
mean,
just
if
sauce
it's
the heck out of the
tightly,
tires.
if it's, I mean, if it's well groomed and not super bumpy but I mean, if it's those little Arma things handle a
I know.
ton of stuff. So
Yeah.
I would think that it would be able to handle it.
Well,
So
I'm
I don't
sure
know.
they're going to come out.
Not through grass. It would not be a grass racer.
No,
Don't take it in your front yard.
but I
No,
can't
it looks super
imagine.
cool.
I can't imagine they wouldn't have like a rally tire come out in a different body soon. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like why not if you have that platform?
Yeah.
Just a light. You know, we all know it's like the Charisma 24 rally car. Like we know it's not meant to go on like grass and big mud and stuff like that. So
Still packed dirt. Yeah.
yeah. So I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely looked like quick. It was quick for the brushed and it looked perfect.
Yep. Yep.
Exo Cage had 2 of the prototypes on his live tonight.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wonder if they were the same ones. Were they gray and white? Don't know.
Yeah, they would be the same ones because he was down there too. It was in Florida when they were down at Armageddon.
Yeah.
So it was like him, Mark Santa Maria, Exo Cage. There's a bunch of people that showed up for it.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, I'm excited for them. I think they look cool. I think they look like fun. They look quicker than I thought they would.
Especially when they get the liveries on them and stuff, man. It's going to look so sick.
Yeah.
It's going to be
the tires. Dope. The tires impressed me. Like how they looked. Like I was like, I like these tires. I think they look really cool.
Hey, they got the look down, the scale. I mean, the body mold. It looks good.
I do want to come.
So that was the Florida event that people were just at.
Yep.
There's another Florida event that we just learned is being canceled. USTE is no more.
Like John Chris canceled.
Aunt Jemima canceled. Canceled.
Quaker Oats.
You gotta get that
canceled.
I saw him live. It was so funny.
Boaz.
So good.
Yoaz is hired.
Oh yeah, the Chick-fil-A video. Right.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, they were gray and white, and he said he has to give them back.
Nice.
That's cool, man. Yeah, those are the kind of things. Oh, here's your tracking number. They got lost in.
I know.
I dropped it off at USPS.
Yeah, it's when you pay off the USPS guy.
Yeah, just scan it in and leave.
Yeah, go away.
This is yours. Take your girl out for something fancy tonight.
That's funny. Neil just says that's a big downer.
Somebody, you guys in the comments should post up maybe like favorite memory or something if you went, that kind of thing. I absolutely loved it. Awesome event. Great people running it. Great people attending it. It'll definitely be missed, and it was also like for all of us Northerners, like, man, a reprieve in February to go down to Florida. So nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How's your weather?
Maybe next time they'll do it in a time that's not as
swamp donkey-ish. Was that my out loud voice?
Yeah.
Was that my trailer bidet calling my name?
Loud. We weren't even there. I just heard it was that way. But yes, I did make a video for it. The Depth says I made a killer video for it. I will let him say that.
Not just a video.
We made a like mini. I'm glad I spent so much time on it. Like it's kind of just like a look back kind of thing. This is what it was, and this is what they accomplished. In memoriam, we could do a new version of it and try and I mean, it really brought so many crazy builders together who did insane stuff and kept pushing each other. That was the best part. How much they pushed each other to new levels, and it's awesome.
I wish I had a chance to go to stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just don't. It's all that stuff is so far away, and it's
Mhm.
like it's just hard to get up.
Cries the guy who has like indoor in his backyard. Yeah, we all feel for you.
Well,
Oh, the mountains, they're so. I wish I had something better than
I have
the
to
most
hike,
beautiful places in
dude.
the world.
I've I've been jonesing to get out on the trail again, and I just haven't been able to.
Yeah,
The weather here has been actually pretty crappy. They canceled our race this weekend, to be honest. It's been raining and windy. Our grill was like in the middle of our deck. It was that windy. It was like pushed it all over. Crazy. Crazy. We will rebuild though. We
yeah.
will.
You will be stronger for it.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Uh,
Yeah.
I went RCing and they had an awesome course at the comp past
Oh,
week.
nice.
Travis did a killer job with it. So that was cool. On top of that, I got that new Hobby Plus FureTech CR18P,
Wait a minute.
the
Is that the one?
Unimog.
Okay. Okay. I saw that and I was like, I thought you already had
I had
that.
one and I loved it,
Okay.
and now it's even better.
Okay. I get it now.
I mean,
I
I like
saw.
Unimogs as evidenced by. I'm even putting lights in this Unimog. We should just talk about that a little bit, but I need to find the box for it. It's upstairs in a weird spot. You just kind of start finding places for stuff because things are too full right now
I don't know
and too
anything.
messy.
I don't know anything about that.
And I'm pretty sure I shoved the box for that underneath the bed just to make it disappear.
What? To make it disappear.
Yeah, so I gotta go find that at some point here, and find that other mount for the light. I'm hoping it's
That's
just in
funny.
the box, but yeah. So that was out of the two things. The Losi car is cool. That happened in Florida. The sad thing is USDE.
Also cool.
Yeah,
Not happening in Florida.
yeah. So there's other stuff kind of like it, the get-togethers, whatever, just a different bent like that. It was all about the dollhouse for that one.
Yeah.
The
Actually,
trails and all that.
I've got a question for the group about that kind of stuff. Does anyone feel like the crawling scene has dissipated a little bit? Or is it just me because I'm getting into racing more? Change
I
my
don't
mind.
feel like that,
You don't feel like that?
but everybody up here crawls, so
Yeah.
that's our biggest scene. So
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like
it's Jeremy Smith.
there's like fewer
I know.
smaller
I
events
texted
around
you,
here.
dude. I wanted to talk to you. Did you get my text message asking about the finals and how you did? Anyway, sorry. My buddy Jeremy from Virginia.
Ah,
So I need to tell you what happened at finals. It was kind of crazy. We'll call. I'll call you tomorrow.
you're like, Brick had a trident. That
I
escalated
mean to
quickly.
tell you about that. Yeah. Should probably lay low.
Yeah.
I killed a guy.
Yeah. I wouldn't know the difference. We have no scene here where I live. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people doing the crawler stuff here.
Yeah.
And we'll see it again too. Like, so that was my question mark with the Armageddon, right? Because like when there's a crawler event, like people come from all over. Like it looks packed.
Right. Right.
You also like stand around in lines going down the same trail. A little different kind of scenario. But like the Armageddon, just like in the videos and stuff I saw, it just kind of felt more sparse, not like
Yeah.
where it was like big groups and maybe it was just the thing. So yeah.
Yeah. Trail trucks are still popular in southern Indiana. That's good. Have you gone to any of the scale metal supply stuff in Indiana? I don't know if it's southern wherever Indianapolis is. I don't know what
Kind
it
of
is.
central-ish.
Central-ish. He's been doing some events out there for trail and stuff and crawling.
Needle Juice is asking, what happened at the finals?
So Paul Fletcher says, I watch a lot of scale interest in crawling now. Does that mean I should start doing my indoor crawling again?
If you look at if you watch YouTube, there's a ton of videos.
Mine never did great though. Like,
I don't think they do. I think the build is more where that stuff is. Some of them, then I don't know, like watching crawling videos, unless it's an event, I don't typically, or a new product, I don't usually watch them.
Right.
I'll watch about like a new motor or a new servo or new but just like crawling for the sake of crawling, unless it's like something crazy. I thought about doing that, my rig or whatever. Then I'm like, maybe I'll watch and see how they sunk it under the ice.
I should pay a guy to dress up in a Sasquatch uniform and be like, my crawler got stolen by Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Every time I go out.
Someone says, my buddy Travis says, watch the first 2 minutes of this live. Exo Cage talks about USTE. And he knows there might be another event like USTE.
Ooh.
So
I wonder if that might be something in Exo Cage's in the Exoplex. Because he's in Florida.
Yep. His isn't usually the dollhouse stuff though, but he's been going since early on, and maybe I think even the beginning.
He scales.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Are you next to HRCR or HCRC? Blue Dually 4x4?
Jeremy, you might have to send me a text, or if you're still watching, because I see that I sent you 2 and you didn't respond. So I don't know if something happened with my contact info.
Frankie, man.
One of the other problems is I have another Jeremy Smith now up here in Michigan. But
so the internet.
I still have a 757 Jeremy, and that's who I sent it to. Anyway,
cool story.
Yeah,
Tony.
I'm sure everybody wanted to know all about this story.
Cool story. Very cool. I want to get out to Idaho this summer. I want to get to Montana this summer. I don't know if it's going to happen. I thought I was just talking to my daughter the other day. I was like, hey, so, okay. Let me tell you about our broken weekend. So Friday, we saw some racing. Or Friday, we were prepping for the race on Saturday. We were supposed to have a turf race, right? We knew the weather was coming in. There's actually a big deal about the weather coming in, that it was like this atmospheric river, and it was odd how late it was, all this kind of stuff. So we get out Friday after work and we go and practice. We practice turf and we practice off-road. And it was good. We're kind of just getting dialed in, right? Because the first race we did off-road was just an absolutely train wreck. Like, my daughter did the best of all of us, but she literally drove the wheels off her car in the last lap. It was just kind of a shakedown thing before we got any practice. So Friday we went out, practiced. Things went well. We did a new power train in her car. So she has a new Hobby Wing XR10 G2 or something like that. I don't know what it's called. It's called something. But anyways, her car really did well. And then, so we were getting ready for Saturday. It was supposed to be a turf race. I get up, I'm doing my thing, getting ready to go. And then they say the race is canceled because there was too much moisture on the track for turf. Yeah. And I'm like, right. And so, but it's like overcast and 65 degrees, right? So I'm like, and they said, well, maybe we can get the oval race that was supposed to happen on Sunday and on Saturday, because Sunday was going to be a wash. Rain was moving in. And so they called that. Then we raced down there and, all 10 minutes away, and brought the oval cars out to our trailer. Started to get ready, and not enough people came out. So it ended up being a test and tune. But the test and tune went really well. We got the oval cars dialed pretty well. Funny thing, I got my car, one of the guys out there showed me. He's like, take this. He's like, take this shim out of this shock, put it in this shock, see how it goes. And it was like total drivable
Night and
after
day,
that.
really?
Yeah, total drivable. I was like, sweet. And
Here's
but
your
I was
car.
trying.
Fix it for me.
I
Put
know,
all the
right?
rest of it in.
So I'm going around the track and I hear the times going. And to be competitive in the class that I'm trying to be in, you have to be low sevens for the lap time. And I'm like 8.2, 8.0, 8.0, 8.0, 7.9. And I'm like, I can't get lower than that. And I'm the only one on the track stand at this time. And my son's next to me. He goes, well, let me try it. I was like, all right. So I give him my controller. And he's like, oh, and he goes around. And he goes, wow, your car's fast. And I was like, yeah, but I can't control it. And he starts going around. Within 5 laps, 7.4, 7.5, 7.5. I'm just like, you jerk. So my car should be drivable, but
Are
I
you in for
can't
new
drive it.
glasses anytime soon?
I know, right? Oh my gosh. So then we went to the dirt track to practice and we did some tire changing. And oh my gosh, it was night and day. And my daughter was just like cruising, doing so well on the track. And my son was driving his car, and it looked like when he put it in the like tire groove, it looked like it was like on turf. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like it was just hooking. And I was like, so rad. So that was good. We got all that dialed in, but it was kind of like a bummer because we didn't have any real racing.
Races, yeah.
Yeah, it was just test and tune, but it's like I want to get my crawlers going. I poached the servo out of my Jericho crawler to put in my son's 8 scale. It's a raw 500.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it in his 8 scale race car. And so that's sitting without a servo. The Lazarus is still runnable. It's just, more of a trail car, not a crawler car. And I still have the Vanquish and stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. I haven't had the
The
itch.
time you've been busy,
Yeah.
dude. Also, that table you built the other day was so cool. That fireman one.
Thanks. Yeah. That was
This guy's
heavy.
an artist, man.
It was heavy.
It looks stinking heavy.
Yeah, it's probably at least 500
Get a
pounds.
crane to come in and move this. Well, a bunch of firemen could probably do it too.
We did. Yeah. So I got it in the trailer. Me and 2 other guys got it in the trailer at the shop. And then the firemen and I were there. And it was
Do you guys
6
like
of
go
us.
from like door to door? Hey, can you help me carry something? Like between your
At the
shop?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. There's like three guys down there. And I'm like, hey, I need a hand. And they just come on over and they call me over when they need a hand, all that kind of stuff. It's cool.
That's
But
good.
yeah, at the firehouse, there was 6 firemen and they're like 6-man carry. And I'm like, what? Or there was 5 guys there and they're like 6-man carry. And so I jump on it and we're all on like corners in the middle and we just pick it up and walk it around and try to get it in the door. So it was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
finally landed.
We got to get you the gauntlet this year.
Yeah.
Speaking of events,
Gauntlet
you don't have
sounds
to
like
hike
fun.
very far
I
to
don't
get in
like-
and go.
Yeah.
Well, you were just saying, you have to hike to get to your crawling spots.
I was kidding. Like,
Yeah. But we need to get you to it somehow. You need to clear September.
it's in the end of September.
20.
Last year was like the 25th or something.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see if I calendared it because we did this last time and then I had that video with him. And I feel like I went in and put it in my phone. Of course I didn't. Cool. Way to go, me.
Joe RC Garage.
I think it's 27, 28, 29.
Okay. That'd be cool.
Seems right, but I don't think that actually is right. 20 through 22.
So
Let's just pull it up on there.
Joe RC Garage says he regrets that he was invited to go to 22.
I saw that. Total
And he was
bummer.
like, I'll go next year. And then it was canceled. That sucks, dude. Dooley's near Twin Falls. Oh, yeah. Huge.
20 through
That's
22.
Middle Tennessee. Yeah. 20. Okay.
20 through 22. I'm going to put that on my calendar now.
Do it. PSF RC is asking if anyone's headed to Horizon Fest.
I am not.
No, me either. Crawling events have slowed down a bit around there lately. People still get together for fun runs, but
I saw that Pat Smahi
Yeah.
I think, yeah, like we still do them weekly right now, and I think they're going to do a series of some kind or some kind of showdown. But
I have not been like super involved in our crawling group, so I can't really talk anything about it. Normally, when I go crawling, it's kind of by myself when I can carve out
yeah,
a couple hours. But
it's super fun though when you go with the group. It just
oh
changes
yeah,
the way what you're doing while you're crawling, and
yeah. I don't like talking
um,
to people though, Tony.
yeah, that makes it problematic then to go to an event. All right, it is
Yep.
on my calendar, so next time this happens, I'll be able to see it.
Brian Pieper said he met you at Horizon Fest last year.
Awesome. Yeah, we were pretty much stuck at the mini comp table for most of it. I
Mm.
snuck over and did a little racing. I actually did pretty decent racing. I think I took third. Did I take third?
Where were
I
you
don't know. I got
racing?
pretty far. Monster trucks. Did you monster truck racing there?
Ah, cool.
I remember, yeah, that I just kept, and I had to borrow a battery from somebody because I just kept going and I ran out of battery. I hadn't charged it from the night before because I didn't think I was going to ever, because I just ran over and got knocked out last time, first round. But then I let people play with it
Yeah.
and run it around and stuff to test it. And I didn't charge it and it ran out on me.
Nice. I'm driving the Bog Hog for the first time in a race on Sunday.
Yeah.
I gotta change the tires over. I really don't want to because it looks so mean. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put some pictures up of it maybe tomorrow night or the next day.
So the Horizon Fest thing too, that also huge group. So like when you look at any of the videos, there's just people everywhere. So I don't know. It's hard to
Festival looking
compare.
like
It's
yeah,
hard to compare. But yeah, it looked like a big old festival. And
yeah,
I guess where they did it at the Freedom Factory is a pretty huge place too.
yeah.
And they probably had more room to spread out. But
What's up, Javier?
what's going on? See you soon, buddy. So gonna be hanging out with them at Badlands.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
That's wicked awesome.
So Pat, are you going? Did I hear you weren't going to Badlands this year? Because he was just asking about he's heading to Horizon. Oh, maybe he's not heading there, but he's asking if anyone is. Okay.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so I can't, I can only miss so many weeks, and I just did the one.
Yeah.
And then I've got Badlands, and I get 4 weekends, and that's 2 of them. That's not with my family.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess that's kind of
wonderful.
important. That's what I was. That's what.
Oh, he's going to race monster trucks. Hey, they were the ones that let me borrow their battery.
Nice. That was what brought me up on the race this weekend. As I was talking to my daughter about it, I was like, because I want to do some like long weekends, but they're hard around here because we're racing so much that it's like we don't get many days off from racing, and we're trying to do points. The kids are trying to do points for it, so it's like we can't really miss a lot. But I was like, we should go somewhere like with a track and go there for the weekend and go race at another region kind of a thing, see what that's like.
Yeah, I wheelied off the start because he had a 130C battery. I think it was like the high voltage, like race
Oh
battery.
yeah. Yeah.
I was like, whoa, more power than I'm used to.
Backflip. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just running the Spectrum little
Are you
shorty
running
pack.
3 or 2? Oh, 2S?
It was in my race truck. Yeah, just 2S. Keeps me from doing the wheels up.
Yeah.
Keeps it under control. The slow is fast kind of a thing with that
Oh,
one.
I'm glad you reminded me of that. I think Dalton's Monster Truck's the only one I haven't switched over to XD90.
Oh, before the weekend.
Yeah, that would have sucked showing up and being like, "Oh,
Yeah, at least get an
hey."
adapter.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll let you know if we get out that way. We're gonna cross Idaho Falls, I think is the middle of the state, right? South middle, kind of. We were gonna be going across the top to Montana if we went, but maybe on the way back.
Who won the VS 410?
Not sure. Was that at one of the events?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got to paint this body, and I still got to mask it. I got to figure out how to pop a hole in it for
Oh yeah.
the fan.
Operation 11 and Charlie, they waffled one off. That's why. He was asking Javier. That makes more sense. That was sick looking too. It looked really good.
Nice. I still haven't seen an optic in person. Have you? Any of the guys at Reaction driving an optic yet?
I haven't seen one. Have you?
Nope. Nope.
No.
Pat says he can't make Badlands this year.
He's doing a bit of a motorcycle show there. Like real 1-to-1 motorcycle or like the low-C motorcycle. He's got my curiosity piqued.
Yeah. Ooh, Dan's RC said he's got his optic today. That's cool.
Sweet. I was so tempted. They had an extra one that wasn't spoken for yet at coming into Reaction, I heard.
Yeah.
I so wanted to.
You didn't do it?
No.
Why?
Because I realized I need to get rid of stuff. Not bringing more.
So you can stop hiding it underneath your bed?
Yeah. Boxes. That's where my guitar pedal boxes are too. And
that's funny.
All kinds of stuff. But yeah. Speaking of, you entertain for a second. I'm gonna go look for that box. I want to get this thing buttoned up while we're talking here. So I'm gonna see if I can find that box real quick, and then I'll be right back.
I'll ask real quick. So any of you that are driving these buggies, I have a fan right here, and I've noticed not everyone cuts a hole in it, but this is gonna be for summer, and we had cars thermaling out this summer on the turf because it was so hot. So I'm wondering if I cut like a horseshoe out or if I just drill a couple holes there. That way I could let the air suck in. But I need to figure out how to do that for this body. I think I'm just going to do holes. I don't know. I think if I do a horseshoe in there, it's probably going to be too... it's going to weaken the body a little too much. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. Our race trailer, though, like we were talking about, it's getting all set up. We're starting to talk about doing a checklist. This sounds kind of nerdy, but what I'm thinking about doing is I think what I'm going to do is print a checklist. And before every heat, me and the kids have to go through the checklist. So like my daughter's like kind of like she's the head mechanic, I would say. I guess that would make me the crew chief. She's the head mechanic, so we'd be going through and she would check all the points, check the shocks, check the servo horns, check the wheels, make sure, check everything to make sure nothing's broken or nothing's loose. And then she'll probably take the wheels off, hand them to my son. My son will then clean the wheels, especially for outdoor, like this is more for, what's it called? Dirt off-road and oval. She'll take off the wheels. My son will go through, clean the wheels. She'll hand me the battery. I'll put the batteries to charge them. And then I'll get the wheels after my son gets them. And I guess if I start saucing, I'll sauce the wheels. And then my daughter will put the wheels back on. And then, so every system will do a check mark on it, right? Like we'll have like each person will have like 4 things to check or whatever, check boxes before the race. And then like I'll do the final check on the wheels. Because realistically, there's not a whole lot to do on these cars unless they break, right? And I'd like to figure out, I found I had an old air tank and for an airbrush, and I think I might put some air in it and see if it'll last the whole day. But it'd be nice if I could have like a tank that doesn't have the generator on it, so I could just like clean off everything real quick, little blast of air, and get everything going. Ah, you found it.
It was not there. This was there though.
Oh, hey.
But this was out in the garage.
Uh-huh. Does it have the part you need though? That's the question.
It's got shotguns and stuff. Those are pretty cool.
Ooh. Pretty rad. What's next on your RC agenda for the what's next weekend looking like?
Here?
Yeah.
This weekend, probably I won't get doing anything. RC, just regular play stuff.
Thursday.
Probably.
Are you comping Thursday?
I don't know. Travis has just had a bunch of clay delivered.
Ooh.
So I might help him move some clay. I gotta see what my Thursday looks like in general.
Mm-hmm.
But if I get extra time, I would go help him out.
That's cool.
So, because he helped me build mine when I got all my clay come in.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Ooh, I don't even know which one this would be on. I guess I could look in the directions for where.
What? Be a man.
Maybe.
You ever see that? Do you ever see that on Instagram? The Be a Man, Boston Be a Man.
No.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Is it good?
He just has all these funny Be a man, like all these funny like quick little sayings. But this weekend, I guess he was sick or he was in the hospital. He's like, "Be a man, pull your own plug." Like, it's like, oh, it's good.
That's funny.
I'll see if I can pull up some that they're always funny because they're Boston Be a Man accounts.
I don't know, Jeremy. I would like to try to make it. Oh, I think I found it.
There it is.
Oh, these are for the bumpers.
Maybe I can't say. Most of these have curse words in them. It says never show. They have a shirt that says never show them you're happy, never show them you're mad. Keep them guessing. Be a man. It says never wear sandals. Real men hide their emotions and their feet. Be a man.
It's random.
Oh man. Yeah.
Random goodness.
Yep.
Well, I can see if this one will fit. It doesn't look like the right size. It would sure make my day easier if it was.
Like one of them says, if your wife complains about you leaving the seat up, rip the seat off.
That's hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah, see, these ones go to these light buckets here. I don't think it would fit.
Super glue.
I want to try it anyway.
You're going to break it. You're going to break it. Anyone else in here watch college softball or baseball? What?
You heard me. Snooze alert. Snooze alert.
Oh, dude, I'm all about it. Love it. Love that stuff. Send 450. RC Jeep guy says something about a Send 450.
I haven't been up there yet. That's upstairs. I haven't gone upstairs in the garage, and I don't know. You know, it's up there.
Yeah.
There's definitely some up there.
I don't believe
There's There's a couple because there's the original one, the American Force, but then there's the K whatever forged KC1 K. I don't know. Whatever the forged one name is, that has to do with all that stuff. K1 forged wheels.
I think you just start making up things now.
Just gonna make it up. Yeah, I haven't been up there. I actually was thinking about trying to take some stuff down to sell it at Axial Fest.
Ooh.
For people that didn't want to, like, some of the stuff I just can't ship.
Uh-oh.
So it's too big. I don't want to ship it. Like,
My wife is saying she needs an emergency. She needs a computer in emergency.
all right,
So,
we got to cut it.
yep.
All right.
So, on that bombshell,
We will see you guys next week.
if it's
And
something
I will
big.
have lights working. I'll have this ready to show. It'll be a show truck.
I don't believe you. I'm just going to end it right now. Goodbye.
All right.
I just-
Bye.